Tonight on Newswatch 12 Weekends, we'll take you to one organization which is doing their part to help those with Down syndrome ahead of tomorrow's World Down Syndrome Day. Plus,
warm temperatures out there today into the 50s. How long will that warmth last? And when is snow back in the forecast?
And later, a group of American veterans are working towards making a memorial in D.C. to honor those who fought in the War on Terror. Those stories and more as your local weekend news starts now.
Your local news and weather from where you live. Newswatch 12 Weekend starts now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 Weekends. I'm Kyle Pzorski. A wildlife rehabilitation facility which is raising 3 newborn bear cubs after their mother died during a research project are reportedly doing well. Researchers tranquilized the mother bear and an older cub in their den in February so they could replace batteries on a radio collar. However, the mother bear died after the cub rolled onto her head. The researchers contacted Wild Instincts, a wildlife rehabilitation facility northwest of Rhinelander, to take care of the 3 newborns into care. Wild Instincts Rehabilitation Director Mark Ncaa says the cubs are doing well after he called the mother bear's death an accident. The Howell country band Pickoff took place at the Pines Event Center on Saturday. The event included live music, raffles, along with lots of excitement. In total, 6 local country bands competed to take home top honor from the night, along with bragging rights. Rebel Jane walked away with the top spot, which came along with a chance to perform at this year's Howell Country Festival. And Conrad, how is the weather looking out there today? Is it going to be any better tomorrow?
Yes, so it is the first day of spring out there today and mild temperatures earlier today. Check this out, pretty much mid-50s throughout the whole state out here. So 55 in Rhinelander, 56 in Tomahawk, 55 as well in Merrill. So Phillips also coming in the mid-50s. So really warm temperatures out there today. Not as warm out there right now as pretty much 30s have situated out here in the state. 33 out here in Rhinelander, 32 in Ncaa, 37 in Ashland, and even closer to freezing in the Marquette area. So pretty chilly out there temperatures now, but a lot warmer temperatures were earlier today. Not much going on out here on the radar, just a little bit of clouds here and there. The clouds will actually start to thicken up later on as we do have some rain starting to move in tonight into tomorrow morning, and it won't last long before starting to taper off. And then the bigger picture is Tuesday into Tuesday night into Wednesday, where some rain and snow will be back into the forecast. So I'll talk more about snow totals a little bit later on, but tonight temperatures won't really be dropping much as they'll be hovering around the freezing mark. Kyle?
Thanks, Conrad. A nonprofit organization in Wausau held an event Sunday to help in any way they can for children with Down syndrome, ahead of World Down Syndrome Day, which is held each year on March 21st. Newswatch 12's Mohammed Abdul-Kawi has the details.
March 21st is World Down Syndrome Day. Here at Gigi's Playhouse, they have a big future plan, and that's to see a world where individuals with Down syndrome are accepted and embraced in their families, schools, and communities.
Gigi's is relatively just over a year old, but we are part of an international network of brick and mortar locations that are Down syndrome achievement centers. So we are able to provide free therapeutic, educational, and career development programming for families who have a loved one with Down syndrome.
Erica Erdman says there is a specific reason why World Down Syndrome Day is held on March 21st.
When you look when a child with Down syndrome is born, it's the triplication of the 21st chromosome, thus 321. Most people are working tomorrow or on spring break, so we decided to have a little celebration a day before.
Michelle Wanta's daughter Morgan has Down syndrome, but that doesn't stop her or her family from loving her.
She brings us joy, each and every day. I think, just the smiles that she'll give us. She can really read people's emotions and can tell if they're upset or if they had a good day or a bad day.
Despite her daughter having Down syndrome, she doesn't see no difference.
The toughest days are probably if she's sick or something like that, but she still has her little goofy ways of making us smile every day.
And that's why it's important to treat others the way you wish to be treated.
It's something that is to be congratulatory about, and we really want to push that global acceptance of them because it's important. They're just like me and you.
All right, and good job, Emily.
Reporting in Wausau, Mohammed Abdul Kawi, Newswatch 12.
Thank you for that, Mohammed. March 22nd marks 5 years since Jason Whelan lost his life in the line of duty. The D.C. Everest Metro Police Department will hold a memorial on Tuesday in his honor. Whelan was one of 4 people who died in a 2017 shooting. On that day, employees at a Rothschild restaurant had called police shortly after midday. After shooting several others, the suspect then shot the detective when he responded to the scene. The shooting prompted an outpouring of support from those in law enforcement and for law enforcement. Well, coming up, Conrad will give you our full forecast, plus some news from around the state and region, including a quadruple shooting taking place in Milwaukee, where 4 people were injured. That and more up next on Newswatch 12 Weekends.
I think my teachers are really awesome. They're just so nice and willing to help with anything we need.
What I think everybody should know about the RVA is that it's not what you might think of as a typical homeschooling experience. It's very challenging.
Most people think that you don't get to talk to people if you're homeschooled, but it's the opposite of that.
It's flexible, but it offers each kid a chance to excel in subjects that they're good in, and it gives them extra support in the subjects that they need help in.
The RVA has changed my life by helping me prepare for college and encourage me to plan ahead for life.
I come here to do homework because they have free Wi-Fi. They don't say anything as long as I buy something.
When there's a lot of noise, it's hard to focus. But I listen to music to try and drown it out. When the Wi-Fi cuts out, I can't finish my homework. That's why I started getting D's.
Millions of children rely on public Wi-Fi to study. U.S. Cellular is donating up to $13 million in hotspots to help youth in need. Because every child deserves the same opportunity to learn.
Tony Evers, all of them. They talk, schools close down. Police are attacked, belittled. Critical race theory flourishes. They talk. One person does something. Kevin Nicholson has organized thousands of Wisconsinites to support our police, get kids back in school, and stop crazy teaching. You want talk? Or something done? The doer is no nonsense Kevin Nicholson as governor.
What are you doing?
Dude, I'm so excited. I just can't wait for summer.
Can't wait to get on the water? Then get to American Marina Motorsports for extended boat show deals. We have tens of thousands of dollars left in manufacturer rebates, yet the lowest prices guaranteed. And pick from the most boats and pontoons in stock than anywhere else. Don't get left out in the cold. Get extended boat show deals at American Marine, Shawano.
Welcome back, everyone. It is Sunday night, and it's the first day of spring, so mild temperatures earlier today, so more snow was melting out there, as we could see. Warm temperatures, pretty much in the 50s, even some 60s on the southern part of the state out here. So really mild temperatures out here for all throughout the day today. Right now, not looking as mild as temperatures have actually dropped into the 30s, as Rhinelander coming in at 33, Iron Mountain coming in a little bit warmer at 41, Ncaa coming in around the freezing mark, and even a little below freezing out here in Eagle River. So pretty chilly out there temperatures right now. They won't really be dropping any more throughout the night, so they'll be staying around the freezing mark the whole night. But our average high temperature is 40 degrees, so we were well above average today on our first day of spring. Our average low is around 19, so we'll still be above average on that. So snow depth has decreased significantly, as pretty much Wausau coming in with an inch of snow depth right now, and south of that, no snow at all. So out here in Rhinelander, 4 to 5 inches, and for all the snow lovers, 2+ feet of snow still up there in the UP of Michigan, but that will actually be decreasing as warmer temperatures will be sticking around before some more snow back in the forecast. But right now, not looking too bad, just a little bit of clouds out here. More thicker clouds will be rolling in later on tonight, but right over here, Yes, that green and that blue, that is our next weather system that will be moving in. So for tonight, a little bit more clouds, some rain showers by the morning hours starting around 7, 8, continuing for several hours, but it will be moving on out by the afternoon hours. And then a second round, a bigger round, will actually be coming in Tuesday morning as rain, and then it'll start to mix with a little bit of snow and then actually start to transition into some snow by the afternoon hours on Thursday, and then continuing to snow out here Tuesday night into Wednesday, and then totally moving out by Thursday morning. So first rain, a little bit of mixture, rain and snow, and then some snow at the back end of this. So some snow totals. I know it's still a little bit early for, big snow totals for this whole system, but as of right now, it's looking like 1 to 3, a little south of Green Bay, south of Wausau. 3 to 5 inch area out here, and then this is the big winner out here, UP of Michigan. So 6+ inches out there. Some locations might even come close to even double digits out there. We'll see. We'll have to keep an eye on that with the temperatures and everything. But as of right now, it looks like it's going to be a pretty decent March snowmaker, and it is spring. But temperatures tonight will be hovering around the freezing mark, so more refreezing will be continuing. So tomorrow morning for that morning commute, be careful out there. Some more water has been turning into ice out there, so slippery conditions out there tomorrow, but more rain showers starting to begin by the morning hours before moving out throughout the day. And then the big picture does show that 7-day forecast brought to you by Northwoods Mattress and Furniture does show that rain transitioning to snow by Tuesday, becoming all snow by Wednesday, and it moves all out by Thursday, and then warmer temperatures back by Friday. Kyle?
Thanks, Conrad. Thousands of runners and walkers showed up in Chicago for the return of the Shamrock Shuffle, creating a sea of green at the start line. The race was back for the first time in 3 years after COVID, but runners and walkers were taken on the newest course this year, which took them along the Chicago River. And up next, police are investigating a quadruple shooting in Milwaukee. The Milwaukee Police Department say the shooting occurred early Sunday morning. They say someone opened fire during an argument at a party with rounds hitting a 28-year-old woman, a 28-year-old man, and a 27-year-old man. All three suffered non-life-threatening injuries. A 24-year-old man was also hit. He sustained life-threatening injuries and was listed in critical condition. Police say they're searching for unknown suspects. And now, after this, we'll be right back.
Working families need help with rising costs. That's why Governor Tony Evers brought Republicans and Democrats together to cut income taxes for the middle class. Now, if you make $50,000 a year, you'll see over $500 a year in tax cuts, more for married couples. Couldn't we all use a little help dealing with rising costs? Call Governor Tony Evers. Tell him you support his new law on middle-class tax relief.
Sometimes life can get pretty busy in an active household. So that's why Menards makes things just a little bit easier for you. Start a door design and choose a style that's right for you and everything else you look for in a quality door. Mastercraft offers fast, free delivery on personalized doors to any Menards store. Use our door designer on Menards.com to get your door your way. Mastercraft doors, 11% off at Menards.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Wow. Perfect. I think red is more me. Giddy up.
Right now, you can get 2.49% APR for 60 months on Toyota's most popular 2022 models, including Corolla, Camry, Tundra, RAV4, or Highlander.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
The cherry on top of your sundae, extra crowd on your brunch, the icing on... you know how it goes. There's nothing wrong with making a good thing even better. That's why saving with EdVest, Wisconsin's 529 college savings plan, makes perfect sense. When you open and fund an account, you plan your family's future and get the extra benefit of a Wisconsin tax deduction. Start now. Like seriously, right now at edvest.com. It's so easy, you can even do it as you enjoy your extra cheese pizza.
And welcome back. Now to some sports headlines here in Wisconsin. The Badgers took on the Iowa State Cyclones in the NCAA men's basketball tournament today. The first half was really a back and forth between the two teams, where at half the score was 27-26 Iowa on top. However, the Badgers would lose momentum in the second, final score 54-49 Iowa State. Fans of the feel-good team of the NCAA tournament have a reason to feel even better now. Fans of the St. Peter's Peacocks gathered in the school's gym to watch their team take on the Murray State Racers. You could see the crowd getting more and more excited as the number 15 seed Peacocks looked as though they would head to the round of 16. This prompted the crowd to go bonkers after the final buzzer. The St. Peter's Peacocks shocked the number 2 seeded Kentucky and then rolled over Murray State, which had only lost 2 games before the tournament. So everyone in the gym and on campus was feeling pretty great, obviously. The Peacocks became just the third number 15 seed to make it to the round of 16 since the tournament was expanded to 64 teams back in 1985. So that does it for sports. Coming up, we'll take a look around the world at the latest developments in the Russia-Ukraine war, including how Russian President Vladimir Putin has stepped up the Russian propaganda campaign to deter those who are speaking out in his country. We'll have that when we return.
Senator Ron Johnson, you know, when I lost my husband, he made sure he reached out to me. He made sure I had everything that I need, and still, you know, pick up the phone and call me if you need anything. He always says that a lot of people say things when they don't know. I said, I just wish people knew you like I knew you. So the best advice I could ever give a person is, before you listen to what somebody else has to say, please get to know a person for yourself.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
For a close shave, you need to get a razor and lather up. For a quick shave on the go, you need to settle for an electric. But what if you really want both? Nick Bolton here with the newest addition to our tactical line, the Bell & Howell Tax Shaver. Designed with the needs of our military in mind, Tax Shaver gives you a quick, razor-smooth shave, whether you're at home or on the go. It even has a built-in trimmer for sideburns and beards. And it works wet or dry for a great shave in even the harshest conditions. That's right, the Tax Shaver is completely waterproof. In fact, you could even use a Tax Shaver underwater and still get a great shave. Navy guys, Tax Shaver is small and compact, so it slips easily into any pocket. Yet it also has 3 powerful rotary heads that can easily take on even the coarsest hair. To prove it, I'm gonna do something I never do. Shave. As you can see, it easily handled even my stubborn stubble. Now that's what I call military tough. So let's review. Tax Shaver gives you a quick, razor-smooth shave, features a built-in trimmer, works wet or dry, even underwater, and has 3 powerful shaving heads. I mean, there's just nothing like it on the market today.
Act now to get your Tax Shaver for this special TV price of just $29.99 with free shipping. It's the only shaver that features genuine Bell & Howell precision and quality and is backed by our 10-year warranty. That's right. Call or click today to get your Tax Shaver, and we'll ship it to you free. Act now to get the Bell & Howell Tax Shaver at this special TV price. Here's how to order.
To order, call 1-800-796-1043 or go to taxshaver.com. That's 1-800-796-1043, or you can order online at taxshaver.com.
Welcome back. While the streets in the Ukrainian city of Lviv may appear normal with people milling around and heading to church today, there are plenty of signs that everything is far from normal. NBC's Jacob Sabaroff has the very latest. Sorry about that. We will get to our next story then, which is about the refugee children. Here in Ukraine, you know, there's a bunch of people happening over there. And what you see, there's a bunch of issues with the children happening. There are now more than 3 million refugees who have left Ukraine for surrounding countries. UNICEF says 1.5 million are children and are calling for stronger measures to protect them. Some children are even traveling alone. UNICEF is encouraging countries welcoming refugees to strengthen child protection screenings at border crossings to identify at-risk children and help reunite separated children with their families. The organization says children fleeing war areas are at heightened risk to human trafficking and exploitation. And even though Russia's bloody invasion of Ukraine has been denounced by many across the world, in the aggressor's nation there is a push to silence opposing points of view, even telling media outlets to stop calling it a war flat out. NBC's Kathy Park has this report.
Russian President Vladimir Putin making a rare public appearance justifying the invasion in Ukraine as thousands appeared to pack a Moscow stadium Friday. Putin saying the best proof is how our boys are fighting at this special military operation. Shoulder to shoulder, they help and support each other. His message blurring the realities of the bloodshed in Ukraine. Russian state TV largely avoiding scenes of destruction, like the theater attack in Mariupol, instead playing up the shelling by Ukrainians on pro-Russian forces in the eastern regions of Donetsk and Luhansk.
What are Russians being told right now?
They're being told that the purpose is essentially to demilitarize and denazify, whatever that might mean.
A Russian expert says the majority of the public gets their information through state TV, where the truth is hard to find. For example, viewers are told rising gas prices in the U.S. are a sign that American sanctions are backfiring, and shown clips like this from Fox News.
Hey, maybe war with Russia is not a good idea for the United States.
Russia enforcing its recent media crackdown. Any media deviating from the party line could face a 15-year jail sentence. German news anchor Charlotte Mayhoff has covered Russia for 5 years, but pulled out of the country 2 weeks ago. Even though she felt no immediate threat during her reports, she says she could no longer do her job as a journalist.
When the police comes, you just do what they say, because unless they will arrest you.
You always felt like you were being watched because you were a journalist.
You are watched.
As the war rages on, Putin's grip on information tightening, with Russians caught in the middle. Kathy Park, NBC News.
Sorry about the technical difficulties there. Now, next up, what should have been a party has turned into a tragedy in Belgium today. At least 6 people have been killed and dozens others injured after a car crashed into a group of carnival performers in Belgium. The mayor of a nearby town said around 150 people were gathered to get ready for the annual folklore parade when the vehicle approached. The car reportedly plowed through the crowd and then kept on going, but authorities were able to catch up with the vehicle and arrested the driver along with another person. Local officials say they do not believe this was a terror attack. Investigators say are on the scene trying to figure out how this incident happened. And next up, the Global War of Terrorism Memorial Foundation began its fundraising campaign to build a memorial on the National Mall. President Biden gave the green light for the progress last December. Justin Finch has details from the nation's capital.
An American flag led the way Thursday morning for dozens marching briskly about the National Mall. Those with military ties no doubt recognize those rucksacks on the backs of many in this crowd, made up of civilians, supporters, veterans, and military spouses like Jane Horton.
My husband, Specialist Christopher Horton, was an Army sniper that was killed in Afghanistan in 2011.
A sacrifice that Gold Star spouses like Jane and many others want to make sure is never diminished or forgotten. It's why she's joined these marchers to mark the progress made in bringing a global war on terrorism memorial to the National Mall. U.S. Army veteran Michael Rod Rodriguez is president and CEO of the foundation, working to make that memorial happen.
It is our duty as Americans to honor their service, their continuing service and sacrifice. If we don't show our nation's youth that your service and sacrifice in defending this beautiful nation we all call home, think about who's going to do it in the future.
Last December, with House and Senate bipartisan support, President Biden signed off on authorization to begin the process of building that memorial on the National Mall. With that green light, the Global War on Terrorism Memorial Foundation now begins its capital raising campaign.
This is privately funded. No government or federal funds will be used. Everyday Americans like me and you and anyone watching, we're the ones that are going to build this, and I firmly believe we're going to be able to accomplish this. So,
as soon as the end of this calendar year, the foundation hopes to reveal where its memorial will stand. A place to gather, remember, reflect, and connect.
I don't have any kids, but my little nieces and nephews will never know their Uncle Chris. He loved them enough to die for them, but they do not know him.
Coming up at the break, I will give you a look at what's to come in this week here in the Northwoods and a look ahead. You won't want to miss what's coming up. That's next, right here on Newswatch 12.
Everything seems to be more expensive these days. Everything costs more. Ron Johnson should be helping families like us, but he seems to have helped himself instead. An investigation found that Ron Johnson pushed through a special tax loophole that benefited his own family's business. Then he cashed out of the company for $5 million. He's doubled his wealth since taking office. It doesn't seem fair to me. Tell Ron Johnson to stop passing tax laws that benefit himself.
Tired of struggling with regular mirrors that don't adjust so you can't get close enough? Need both hands, but you don't have a stand? Can't move in the right direction to see your own reflection? You need Flexible Mirror, the bendable, light-up magnification mirror that comes to you. Watch. Just stick it on and turn the base. The super suction locking mechanism means you can put it on any smooth surfaced place, horizontal or vertical. Lock it onto any mirror, table, or desk. Use it in the shower, even on a window. The secret is Flexible Mirror's super strong articulating arm that's attached with an ingenious ball and socket so it can swivel and rotate for the perfect angle. And look how strong it holds. The mirror is precision crafted with 10 times magnification and crystal clear optics. And with a soft glow LED ring, you'll get picture-perfect lighting to highlight every detail. Flexible Mirror makes shaving, applying makeup, hairstyling, grooming, and accessorizing easier than ever before. Plus, men, listen up. The 10 times magnification makes it perfect for giving your beard a detailed trim. Whatever you need to do, Flexible Mirror comes to you. Plus, the contemporary chrome accents add a lovely modern touch to any room. Stop struggling to put in your delicate contacts and let Flexible Mirror come to you, so it's much easier to do. Similar mirrors can cost as much as $100, and they don't even come to you. But you can get Flexible Mirror for the special TV discount price of just $19.99. We guarantee you'll love the Flexible Mirror so much that it comes with our 90-day, no questions asked money-back guarantee. And here's the best part. We give you free shipping on your entire order. That's right, free shipping. Here's how to order.
To order, call 1-800-655-8764. That's 1-800-655-8764 or order online at tryflexiblemirror.com.
Grow new ideas for your farm at the WPS Farm Show, March 29th through the 31st at the EAA grounds in Oshkosh.
And welcome back. Now, Conrad, there's some cool events coming up this next week throughout the Northwoods. First of all, the R&B group Ball in the House will perform Tuesday night at the Lakeland Union High School off of Highway 70 in Minocqua. Ball in the House is an a cappella group based out of Boston, Massachusetts, whose high-energy shows get the audience singing, dancing, and even boxing alongside them. Ball in the House has appeared on America's Got Talent and The Today Show, among other appearances, of course. Doors open for their Tuesday night performance at 6:30 p.m. with the show starting at 7. Tickets are $25 at the door, $5 for students. And for more information, you can head over to the Lakeland Performing Arts Association website listed on the screen. And again, that is on Tuesday night at the Lakeland Union High School. Conrad, are you an a cappella guy? I don't know if you are.
I'm not the biggest fan, but hey, I mean, I know they got lots of talent out there, so props to them. They appeared on America's Got Talent, so really proud of them.
Gotta be talented, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure. Well, also coming up this next weekend, the Rhinelander Figure Skating Club will host Skating Under the Stars at the Rhinelander Ice Arena. The group will present 3 figure skating shows beginning Friday and running through Sunday. Friday's show begins at 9 a.m., Saturday's show begins at 6:30 p.m., and Sundays will start at 1 p.m. Ticket prices vary by date, so to find out more information, head over to the Rhinelander Figure Skating Club's Facebook page. That looks like a lot of fun too, doesn't it?
It does, right? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So also this week, Merrill is going to continue their free service of COVID-19 testing happening this week. The free COVID-19 testing is offered every Monday through Friday at the Lincoln County Service Center beginning at 9 a.m. and running through 11 a.m. Appointments are required, though, because only limited appointments are available. If you're interested and in need of getting tested, you can register at the Lincoln County Health Department website as seen on your screen. Definitely something for people out there to get into, right?
Absolutely.
For sure.
I know, we're still technically in a pandemic out here, but at least cases have really dropped. So thankfully, we're not at those record highs like we were earlier.
Hopefully nothing else comes along anytime soon, right?
Yep.
So last thing to look forward to this week, singer-songwriter Bobby Bullitt will be performing live at the Warehouse Art Center this Friday, March 25th from 7 to 9 p.m. Bobby is a multi-Native American Music Awards nominee, a weaver of stories, teacher of legends, and keeper of traditions. Wow, what a big list, right? Bobby Bullitt is currently a finalist in this year's Native American Music Association Awards, representing the Lac du Flambeau Ojibwe Nation. Having produced 4 of the 5 nominated songs, he'll be live at the Inspiration Bar for a free, family-friendly event. The Warehouse invites all to stop by and enjoy the live music and friendly atmosphere. Now, I think that is something, Conrad, that I'm looking forward to. I think we need to go cover it for sure, right?
Yeah, hopefully I could tag along. Hey, if you want to take me along, I'd be down. So.
Yeah, he tells legends and he's a songwriter. I think that's super awesome that we have that here in the Northwoods.
Absolutely, yes.
So anyway, is there anything else happening in weather this week? Spring is finally here. Like you keep saying, you have a
I have a yellow tie out here representing spring finally that arrived. I don't know if you realized in the package people were wearing shorts, so hopefully people were wearing shorts out there and enjoying those 50s out there earlier today, because beautiful temperatures out there and beautiful weather in general today. But right now temperatures have dropped just a little bit, back into the 30s, so close to freezing. A lot of that snow that actually melted is going to be refreezing tonight, so be careful out there, for that morning commute. And guess what? I know we're back in spring, but yes, more snow is back in the forecast. So a little bit more rain for tomorrow in the morning hours. Quickly taper off with just some clouds and some sprinkles. But then look at this, more snow back in the forecast Tuesday into Wednesday before tapering off on Thursday. So a little bit more snow out there. It is spring, but hey, it is only March out there, so not surprised.
I don't know if anyone wants to see me in shorts anytime soon, but we're going to get there at some point, right?
Yes, very soon. We just got to get through these next several weeks. But
okay, perfect. Well, that does it for us with your news around the Northwoods. Have a great night.